Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwarash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. The sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect out there that's listening, that's learning, and or teaching. Shalom to you all. All right, so, hey, those race wars are looming, man. Check this out. It says, coming to get rid of you. Black trucker ambushed and wrongly accused of theft before angry white mob flips his semi-truck at North Carolina landfill. Video shows. See, when these Edomites say they're not racist, don't believe them, man. All right? Because I lived in these little towns, all right? And man, you wouldn't believe some of the racist shit these Edomites say when it's just them around, and there's very few of Jake, all right? When it's about half and half, all right, most Edomites act like they're your friend, all right? But when it's just them, they gang up together, they talk shit, and ultimately, they are capable of doing shit like this, man, all right? But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. It's article. This is a black truck driver hauling mulch to a dump site in North Carolina is speaking out on social media about a terrifying ambush that happened at Two Banks Development landfill near Clyde, North Carolina. Part of the attack was caught on video, which is now going viral. Okay, and y'all can click that link if y'all want to see the video. It says, which is now going viral, showing a group of white construction workers threatening him, slamming a truck door on his dog, and blocking his semi with bulldozers, all of which he said was unprovoked. The man, who goes by the name Not Turning Back 98 on TikTok, claimed the group brandished guns and chased him during the attack before flipping his trailer and tipping his truck over with bulldozers. All right, there's the Edomites that's doing it. You could definitely see the racism on their face. According to his account, it all started when he arrived at the TBD dump site before opening hours around 6:30 in the morning on June 28. Having never been to this site before, he wasn't aware of the protocol to wait for entry further up the street. Yeah, man. These Edomites will use anything to attack Jake. You know, even some dumb rules that, you know, they know damn well if you never been there, all right, how you gonna know the rules, okay? It says, but a man who worked there indicated he could stay at the gate until they opened. Shortly after, however, the owner's son arrived and relegated him to the back of the queue, behind all the other trucks, he stated. He complied, but the owner's son returned with 5 guys and his pistol hanging from his waistband and accused him of stealing a phone. He wrote in a caption on TikTok. After searching his truck and reviewing footage from security cameras, the group let him go. But unfortunately, this was just the beginning of his nightmare. As Turning Back 98 was at the top of the landfill dumping mulch, the group confronted him again, forcing him back into his truck, which is where one of the 2 distressing videos begins. "Let's go, bitch," screamed an enraged white construction worker as he closed in on the man, as others suddenly surrounded him, yelling, "Get in the fucking truck." Hey, actually, you know, instead of reading all this, let's watch it. Let's see if it'll play.
Leave me alone.
Let's go, JM, go.
Leave me alone.
Get your fucking
Leave
truck.
me alone. Leave me
Get
alone.
your fucking truck. Kill the cops.
I'm leaving.
Now. Get me out of the fucking phone. Let's go, bitch.
Let's go.
Get in the fucking truck.
Yeah.
Don't get out of the truck no more.
Don't get out of the truck no more.
Take you out.
Yes, the sheriff's department's coming to get
Okay.
rid of you and your fucking mud.
Okay.
So stay in your truck
Yes, sir.
before something
Get
bad
in,
happens.
man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do it now.
Yes, sir.
Take all your video.
Yes, sir.
Understand what I'm saying? Shut your door, shut your mouth. like
You're
I
the
told you
sheriff?
to.
You're the sheriff, right?
Yes.
And you were trying to talk to me. Can I'm draw the
Yeah,
window
I'm
down?
done talking with you. Shut the door.
Can I draw the window down?
No, roll the other window down.
Hey, sir, you slammed the door on my door. And that's all I'm recording.
I'm gonna put you in
That's,
jail.
that's all I'm recording for slamming on the door.
I didn't slam it on
You
the
did
door.
that? Yes, you did.
You
Have it
had
on
a hold
recording.
door. Get in the door.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going down. This town going down. Yeah, this town.
I hope you brothers and sisters were able to hear that. I can't hear it because when the video's recording, for some reason the volume, I could barely hear it. It sounded like it was a mile away, but you know, Lord's will, I'll rewatch the video and you know, but like it says here, we'll continue. The sheriff's department is coming to get rid of you and your fucking mutt. So stay in your truck before something bad happens. A man who identified himself as the sheriff repeatedly tried to slam the vehicle's door and ended up injuring the dog, which can be heard yelping in pain in the video. The so-called sheriff wore a Wrights Brothers construction hard hat and reflective vest over regular work clothes and did not produce a badge. All right. And of course it goes into how the company, you know, whatever about company. You know how they're all gonna play the same political bullshit. Oh yeah, no, we're not racist. Yeah, whatever. Okay, but y'all get the point, man. Y'all get the point. You see? This is all going on right now and things like it, you know, because these Edomites, you know, they see their kingdom is falling, man. And they hate Jake perpetually, you know, so in their mind, they need to like do away with Jake. All right. And, you know, y'all could think about this right here. Here's this headline that I think I brought this out a few days ago on a video, but it wasn't this particular headline. It was a different one. But it says whites only community plotting expansion to another state as its efforts to build a white nation continue. All right, so as you can see, this is the Edomite mindset right now. Definitely some race wars are looming. All right, as Trump puts the squeeze on Jake, all right, and empowers these Edomites to act out and act crazy. All right, something's bound to give, man. We know the scriptures talks about Judah will rouse up. Okay, and what's gonna cause them to rouse up? These dirty, stinking Edomites, man. All right. And the way they act towards Jake unfairly, cruelly, okay, they already had us build their nation for them off slavery. Then they threw us in ghettos and poisoned our water and food. No, but that's not enough. We can't even work a goddamn job without being harassed, you see? This is what the Edomite, the so-called white man, is doing, man. And it's going to cause these race wars, man. All right, now I'm going to go on the record and say, you know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you Israelites, we don't condone any sort of violence or anything like that, man. We're supposed to wait for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, now somebody do something to you and you got to defend yourself. Hey, you do what you got to do. Okay, but ultimately, the Lord is going to raise us up with them spiritual powers, man, at which at that point is fair game. All right, these Edomites ain't going to be able to do anything against us, man. All right, speaking of the elect or the hopeful elect, you know, I'm the hopeful elect. You brothers and sisters are the hopeful elect. All right, but on that day, we'll know who's the elect. You see, like the scriptures say, then it will be known who are my chosen. All right, because a lot of the chosen ones are going to get those spiritual powers, man. All right, to do what? To defend themselves, man. Because this devil is going to come down with great wrath, knowing what? That he has but a short time. Right? Esau, Edom knows his kingdom is through. All right, this economy is going down the toilet. The morale of the people is gone. And these devils are about to implement the New World Order and mandate the MOTB. Okay? This is Zechariah 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. You see, this is what happens to our people, man. Our possessors slay us and hold themselves not guilty. All right, and it ain't always just outright murder like they tried to do in this video, flipping a guy's truck, you know. And if they could have murdered him, they would have, man. But, you know, they work for a big company and there's cameras out there, you know. But if this was back in the day before cameras and, you know, before companies could get in trouble for this shit, you know damn well they would have lynched him or done something to him, you know. You see? And they would have held themselves not guilty. They would have continued to hate the so-called black man, you know, after he did nothing wrong. You see? Because their hatred is not like you people think, man. People think it's, oh, because of street thug culture. You know, that's a small part of it, man. Even before our people started acting like that. Even when our people, because our people are very sophisticated, man. Okay, you had Black Wall Street back in the day. Our people were doing better than Esau in some cases, and Esau wasn't having it. Because Esau has that perpetual hatred, that jealousy, okay, that the scriptures talk about. This is Genesis 27 and 41, because this goes all the way back to the book of Genesis, man. This goes all the way back to when Esau was born, man. All the way back. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. You see? So Esau was already planning to kill his brother Jacob back then. All right, that's the spirit of Cain. The same murderer from the beginning, man. Right? Cain. Cain killed righteous Abel. All right, if you could receive it, Cain was Esau and Abel was Jacob, even before this scripture you see here. So going back even further, man, Esau hated Jacob, man, because, you know, Jacob gave Yahweh a good sacrifice, the firstling of his fruits, or Salakia, the firstling of his animals, right? And then what did Cain give? Some fruits from the ground, some bullshit. And the Lord didn't have any respect for Esau's sacrifice. And because, you know, Jacob made the right decision, you know, just off that, Cain killed Abel, you see? So, you know, they have that perpetual jealousy and hatred, man, because it's really, that hatred is tied to that jealousy, man, because we're just better than Esau in every way, shape, and form. Esau can't outcompete us in sports. He's not smarter than us either. Okay, we can run businesses better. We can do everything better than Esau, man. Esau has nothing on us, man. All right, the only thing that Esau has that is, you know, you could consider a talent is he has that ability to use the sword. Like the scriptures say, his blessing will be the sword. Okay, that's all Esau knows how to do. Just make war with everybody in order to keep his rulership. But those days are coming to an end, man. All right. Like I said, this hatred goes all the way back, even in the womb, man. All right, look at this account in Genesis 25 and 21. It says, and Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren, and Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. You see that? One people shall be stronger. Who's that? Jacob, Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are stronger than Esau, man. All right, and it says, and the elder shall serve the younger. All right, who's the elder? Esau's the elder. Esau came out first. All right, but you can remember the story where, and actually it's going to get into it. All right, so the elder will serve the younger, right? Basically, you know, when this kingdom goes down, right, Esau is going to be our slave in the kingdom, man. All right, so, you know, the whole thing you saw during, you know, those of you that read your history, the transatlantic slave trade, the Spanish conquest, okay, all those slaveries that Esau put our people through, hey, that's what's going to happen in the kingdom, but the roles are going to be reversed. Esau is going to be in slavery, man. Okay? That's what it means. Genesis 25 and 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, right? That's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. When you look at his skin, especially if he's outside long enough, his skin is very red. All right? That's how you know who Esau is. All over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And by the way, if you go into the Hebrew, the word Edom, it means red. Verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. You see, so they were fighting even in the womb, and when they came out, they were fighting, man, because it says that, after that his brother came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. You see, so we were grabbing Esau's heel, man, as Esau came out. You see, we were wrestling with Esau from the womb, after the Lord gave us the superior blessing. Esau was jealous and angry and wanted to kill us. And it's the same thing to this day, man. And I'll have to rewatch that video, but I guarantee that brother did nothing wrong, man. That's how Esau is, man. They will attack you being innocent. All they need is a what? An excuse, right? So that if shit hits the fan for them, they can defend themselves in court, or, however, and be like, oh, I'm not racist. Look, he was stealing a phone, so we killed him. I might have overreacted, but, see, that's how these devils are, man. He's a murderer from the fucking beginning, man. But yeah, man, these race wars are coming, man. Just like back in the day we was wrestling with Esau, it's going to happen again. But we know what's going to happen, man. The 2/3 of our people, ultimately, they're gonna get a grip on Esau and fuck Esau up. But eventually, they're going to lose, all right? The ones who's going to win this in the end is the elect, all right? This is Jeremiah 51 and 21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. You see, when Esau, this devil, comes down with great wrath, the Lord will raise us up with them spiritual powers, all right? And Esau is going to be fucked up, all right? He's going to be getting destroyed left and right, man. You see? Because whenever we are with our power, none of the nations can fuck with us, man. In fact, these nations have an agreement, to keep us in captivity, and to keep us basically, how they keep us in captivity basically is they keep us worshiping their gods and idols and, everything but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because the moment we come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, these nations know they're going to get destroyed, man. It could be everybody against us and we're still going to win. You see, because we have our power, the creator of the universe, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now, a lot of our people are off right about now, okay, but they're going to come back in their right mind in the kingdom. Okay, but on this go-around, the elect is going to be given those special powers. Then once the elect is beamed up into the chariots, all right, Lord's will I be one of them, we're going to come right back down with our new bodies. And all these nations are going into captivity. It's not going to be no contest, baby. All right? But before all that happens, there will be some race wars, some skirmishes, some, things going on. Because look what these devils are doing. These white-only communities popping up. All right? These Edomites are starting to become outright racist and let that racism flow through their veins, man. Okay, so this is what's coming. Okay, amongst many other things. Okay, the economy getting worse. Okay, this all points to the end, man. All right, like the example Yahushua gave as a woman giving birth, right? The pains get worse and worse until ultimately the baby comes out. So things are not going to be getting any better, Yasharallah. Now is high time to awake out of sleep and to do what? To repent, for the kingdom is at hand. All right, I pray that lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Warash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us his truth. A sincere shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Shalom to you all.